Hello VC, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going with the next round of the Mofi's, Mobile Fidelity Soundlab. And during the weekend I did some thinking for my next video and the next Mofi wasn't scheduled, but there is one new edition where I think, come on, we have to do this one quick for reasons I will go into a little later. And next important thing is that I thought and decided to change the system yet again a little bit. The changing will be that I won't do Bob Dylan, Miles Davis, The Cars, Elvis Costello, Frank Sinatra in one video or two parts, because there's a selfish reason. Let's start with the selfish reason. Because I have to listen to, let's say, around 10 records of this artist before I can do this video, often compared to other pressings. And listen to 20 Bob Dylan records in a row and compare, and afterwards you can't hear any Bob Dylan, and that's not the sense of doing this video. So I'm trying, and I hope you like it, I'm trying to do a nice potpourri for every video, from analog, from Mofi, from Speakers Corners. In the case of Speakers Corners or Classics, I've done it. It's a nice potpourri, take out a few records, around 8 to 10, depends on the topic. And this is the way I would love to go now also for the Mofis and the analog productions. With the Music Matters, it's different in a way, of course. So I hope you like that, and that's the way I would love to go from now on. Hope you can understand that. So today, first record for today. Got it on Friday, and here it's again. Johnny Cash, I Walk the Line. I have had the time to go into this pressing, into this recording, and can talk now a bit about it. First thing, I'm very happy with it. I'm very, very, very happy. The first song, it starts with I Walk the Line, and I've never heard the voice of Johnny Cash so prominent, so it's especially on the song I Walk the Line. His voice fills your room in a beautiful, gorgeous way. I've never have heard I Walk the Line, which for me personally is a very, very important song, so good. I'm so happy with this edition from Mofi. Again, it's an original master's pressing. It's a mono recording, it's a mono edition, which I'm quite fond at the moment. So it's outstanding. It is done again by Krieg Wunderlich, assisted by Sean R. Britton. I really have to ask, what does an assistant do? We have to ask Krieg what Mr. Britton has done for him as an assistant during this recording, but it must be a good thing. Also, the record itself, it's outstanding. The line in Folsom Prison Blues, I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. Very Quentin Tarantino-esque, and this is quite a recording. Mazzy, you probably have 5 editions, so take it as a 6th edition. You will love it, you will love it. And yeah, take it, buy it. At the moment, in the shops, in the online shops I know of, it's gone and waiting for repress. So if you want to don't want to pay insane prices, be quick with this one. Mine got the number 2015 of 3000. And what I've learned so far, these numbers give you quite a picture of how fast it is going away. And if you consider this a buy, if you want to buy it, now is the time, not in 3 months. So this is it for the Johnny Cash. Highly recommended. Can't go wrong with it. Next one, Miles Davis, In a Silent Way. Just 2 sentences about the market situation. In this case, it's already too late. I think we are not far away from the $300 mark, although it's not that long out of print. The prices are climbing and climbing, and we will see how high these out of print Miles Davis editions will go. I think Bitches Brew is around 350 right now. This climbs up too, and for the record itself, the recording itself, it's outstanding. It's an outstanding work, again by Krieg Wunderlich, Mofi. The record is one of my favorite Miles Davis recording. It's a very special record, you know. It's not your typical jazz record. Most of you, of course, will know it. It's this fusion, jazz fusion thing with. This is one. It's the first one where he goes on that route, and you don't have your typical solos from which go round and round. This thing, they did a huge recording session, and then they cut the pieces together as they seems fit for them. Very special recording, very special edition, outstanding record, and of course, to my knowledge, this is the best sounding edition which is out there, but the price is going up and up and up. It knows only one direction. Quite different with this beauty, Miles Smiles. Relatively new, as you also can see on this quarter, 1/3 or half circle in the color of the stripe. Again, an original master. Wait, we have to go back. In the Silent Way, of course, is also an original master, so no secondary tapes have been used. It's the original analog master. Same with Miles Smiles. And of course, this one is quite different than In a Silent Way, but also it is a beautiful, beautiful record. Strange title for Miles Davis, Miles Smiles. It's not his thing to smile, but the music smiles, the band smiles, the quintet smiles in the way they are putting the music on this record. It's of course Miles Davis on trumpet, Wayne Shorter tenor sax, Herbie Hancock piano, Ron Carter bass, Tony Williams, you know, of course, the quintet. This is relatively new. You can still get it. It's a limited edition of 4,000, and mine got the number 2,889. So don't wait too long. If you consider it, beautiful. Highly recommended, like all the Miles Davis in the Mofi series. Gorgeous. And now for something completely different. The Cars. American new wave, unbelievable successful group, hit after hit, and this band, the music for me aged very well. I up to now, up to today, I really like to hear their music. This recording, this pressing is outstanding. It's a half-speed mastering. Just have to look if it's Krieg Wunderlich. I can't find him here, but still an outstanding edition. Highly recommended. There are other cars we will go into. This is their first album, so I picked this one for this video. Gorgeous, true beauty. Right, Cooder. Again, an original master tape has been used for this edition. And the two Cooders in the new Mofi cycle are outstanding. The cover is, look at that cover, it's so beautiful. I really love that. I really love the other one. I have a very early one. It's 626 out of 3000. You can still get this. And again, beautiful. I would love to see Cooder Jazz on as a Mofi edition. I know, I think around 1984 they put out Cooder Jazz, but I don't trust these early Mofis. I have a few, and most of them I'm not so happy with. So at the moment I'm going with the Speaker's Corner Cooder Jazz, but I hope that someday they will put out it also as a Mofi, so it will be quite interesting to compare those editions. Next on the list is a record, The Vinyl Minimalist, put out as an example for a very interesting video he did, where he said, don't buy good records, because if you buy good records, your collection will be mediocre. Just buy outstanding records. And it's very, very, I don't agree in all points, but that's not the sense of his videos. He makes videos you really have to think about, and look at this video from The Vinyl Minimalist, and he took out Man at Work, and it was true as he said. He said, there are good songs, Who Can It Be Now, Down Under, and on, but it's not an outstanding record, but it's a good record. And the pressing here is a good one, not an original master tape, but in that case, I don't think that's so important. But still, a decent record, great songs, and somehow I like Man at Work. Here we go with Natalie Merchant, Tigerlily. Beautiful record, original master recording, 45 rounds per minute, outstanding sound, outstanding music, your typical high-end audiophile record. This in a good way, not ironically, not ironic. And this is also quite interesting because it's typical for some of the Mofi editions. This one was out of print, got over 100 euros on Discogs. Now it's back in print and you can get it for the usual price. So this thing happens too. But highly recommended, very beautiful, very good record on an outstanding pressing. Now a record you have never seen before. Nobody else showed this one. Surrealistic Pillow. I love that cover. I love that inners. You know, Messi talked about it in one of our collab videos, and he said, of course, you know, the original pressing is not good. At that time, they do not know how to handle this kind of music over at Columbia. And so it's not a very good pressing, but this is the best sounding version of this outstanding record. So, of course, in my case, of course, I get this edition. Which edition else? Why not this one? Of course, I get this one. Nice and easy, Frank Sinatra. Do I need to say much about this guy, this recording? I don't think so. The whole Frank Sinatra recordings they did, I think around 2011, are beautiful. I think the very, very early first pressings are also very good, but then on later editions, they I hope it's a right English term. They got a lot of echo, and these do not have this, and that's what I love about these editions from Frank Sinatra. So all of them are highly recommended. We will go through them one by one. Just started with this one because you have to start with one, so I took this one. Outstanding, very, very good. And now one of the bands of my youth, Pretenders. Pretenders. Gorgeous record. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful record. So happy that Mofi got those out as an original master recording. Highly recommended. They are still in print. So if you are into Chrissy Hind or the Pretenders, it's a sure bet. Take it, go into it. The other one is also gorgeous, but with one you have to start. So that's it for today with our next installment of the Mofi series. I hope you agree with me on the slightly changed format where we go into a more bigger variation within the single videos. And like always, thank you for your time. See you on my next video, I hope. Bye.